If you go to Juneau, you must see Nugget Falls, Mendenhall, and the lake because it's just a natural wonder. I will show you the whole tour later. But a lot of people arrive by the cruise, and sometimes there's a lot of cruise ships lined up, and it is kind of hard to secure a tour. And I will tell you where to go and what to do without spending a lot of money. The city is very cute. There's a lot of shops, a lot of places to go and eat. There's a map. You can take a tram with your family. For some, ticket could be a bit pricey, but the views are spectacular. Tickets could be bought at the booth right there, or you can buy tickets in advance. There are also other tours by boat, fishing, helicopter rides, also going and viewing gardens. They're beautiful gardens. There's also salmon bake if you want to go and eat salmon. But if you want to go to Mendenhall, you can buy a tour from the cruise, which in our case was booked and we really wanted to see it. So we had this walk. It's a little bit of a longer walk, but if you go to the bus stop, you will be able to get into the city bus, and it's very, very inexpensive. And there's a bus stop at Mendenhall. And although the driver of the city bus is not required to give you a lot of tour information or be a tour guide, he was very nice and kind. And he told us where to go. Here's the map of where to go.
Alrighty guys, so that way. So you want to go down this way and then hang a left and just keep going? Don't go that way because that goes to Dredge Lake, right?
Yeah,
So
we'll go that way.
that way, and you just keep going until you end up in the lake.
Thank you. You're amazing. Thank you so much, Bradley. You take care.
Did you say you would?
So there is a little walk. If you have hard time walking, you better take the more convenient tour that the bus takes you all the way to the parking lot. But those buses have permits. Along the way, you might see pond and some nature, some berry bushes. But once you arrive, you see this view, and it's amazing. There is Mendenhall, and then the waterfall, which is Nugget Falls. Here's the waterfall, Nugget Falls. This here is a vista point, and then from the vista point, there is still a little way to go. You have to go, there's a little trail, and then we take the trail. Along the way, you would see rock formations, trail bridges, but once you arrive to the waterfall, you are completely rewarded. You kind of smell the waterfall. I inhale it. I don't know how to explain it, but there is this kind of scent in the air, and it's the scent of the water, if there's such thing. But it is beautiful. I know a lot of people came very close to the waterfall, and last time I was here, some people tried to climb, and a family member tried to hop on those rocks that you see right there, and her shoe came off. Of course, it's summer, but summer in Alaska is like winter or fall in Southern California, so you gotta be careful. The water still is cold. I asked the gentleman right there, and he was washing his hands, and he did tell me that the water is kind of cold. So this means that you cannot swim in here. Do not plan to swim. The water is cold enough to have a piece of ice floating on the water. Another way to see Mendenhall is by rowing a canoe with a group. Of course, there is a tour guide, and you row the canoe and you go all the way closer to Mendenhall. There's also a helicopter tour if you want to take it that way and see how the glacier goes all the way and kind of ends at the lake. To go and see Mendenhall and the waterfall, you need to take this trail. Along the way, you could see creeks, small little waterfalls. You see moss. It's very beautiful. You might also want to visit the museum, which is open during the visiting hours with visitor information, bathroom amenities, and a lot of history of glacier formations and conservation. So here's an example of that. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give a thumbs up. See you next time.